Welcome back to the channel. So out today in the woods, and it wasn't too long ago I did a review of the Bushcraft Essentials pocket stove, and it was actually back in the same spot that I did that review. Now when I did that review, there was a couple things that I liked and I didn't like about the stove. One thing, it's pretty small. Also, it seemed like it had an unnecessary ash tray or ash pan at the bottom of it. So I kind of modified mine and moved everything down to give me more room for more sticks. But the feed ports were not ideal, and you know, just for the money, I felt like it probably wasn't the best value after reviewing it. But once I reviewed it, there were a lot of comments on the review from you guys saying you need to try the Firebox Nano because it's probably the most comparable. So I sold my Bushcraft Essentials pocket stove, and this arrived in the mail today. This is the Firebox Nano, and I have no experience with this. Like I said, I just got this, and this is the first opening of it. Now, nice set of instructions it looks like there. Couple pegs, we'll have to figure out what those go to. But immediately, this is the footprint of it. And just like the big Firebox stove, it folds. And that was pretty appealing to me, that it's a folding stove instead of a stove that I have to assemble, because that Bushcraft Essential stove, it was kind of hard to take apart once I had it lit and done. You know, cooking on it, the metal seized up, and it was really tight. So this, I think, is going to be a big plus already. Now the other feature on this stove is that there are dual fuel ports, and that allows you to cross sticks from both sides and get a better burn. Plus you can also rotate out these supports to give you a little bit better stabilization of your pot if you're cooking in a larger pot, and also better stabilization on the ground. So we're going to light this thing up and see how it does. Now it doesn't have an ash pan, so that's something to be aware of when you're cooking on this thing, that you want to make sure that you're cooking on a surface that the ground's either damp underneath, or you're going to put some kind of plate or foil underneath it. I'll see if I have something in my bag. If not, the ground is exceptionally wet. We had a huge rainstorm yesterday, and the leaves and everything are just soaked, so I'm going to put this on top of something and we'll see how it does. So stay tuned. Okay, so these are the little rods that it came with. These are called nano sticks, and what you do is you slide these in on these kitty corner slots, and now that allows you to place a Trangia stove right in there, and that'll achieve the optimal height for alcohol stoves. So that's perfect, because I carry Trangia a lot, and this will be a nice addition to that kit. There you go. stove did pretty good. I mean, it's conditions out here are crazy today. It's real windy and it's just hard to control which way the wind's coming from, and the fire it dies down then heats back up again. But you know, I did get some hot coffee going, which is all I really wanted to try to do. But I definitely like the different aspects of the stove. I mean, the feed ports on the side are awesome. The fact that it folds, it's still stainless steel, so it's a little heavy, but it's not that bad. I mean, for the size of it is, it's pretty good. I think it's lighter than the Bushcraft Essential stove. So either way, I really like it. I think it's definitely a thumbs up compared to the Bushcraft Essentials, and for the price, I think they're within $4 of each other, with the Firebox Nano being just a little bit more. And there's more accessories that you can buy for the Nano, like there's a base plate they're coming out with, and there's some windscreens and things like that. So I think with some accessories and the fact that I can use it with my Trangia, it's going to be a great little stove to throw in my haversack, and that's really what I wanted it for, and to replace that Bushcraft Essentials, which just did not, you know, meet my needs and did not work out as well as I thought it would. So here's let me set this down. So there's my fire prep area. I was just getting all my sticks ready, keeping them off the wet ground. There's the stove cooling off. Yeah, it's still a little warm. You know, with these small stoves, you really need to have your prep ready, and you need to think about how you're going to do it. And I think personally, I don't think I did a good job with it. I think I should have put my sticks through the feed ports first, and then piled all my small stuff on top of that. That would have made more sense. I think I got kind of rushed, and that made for a marginal fire. It wasn't the best. It didn't start off as quickly as I would have liked it to, but I think with more practice with this stove, it'll be a good one. With a nice little stuff sack. It fits nicely in the back pocket of my haversack. Alright guys, I'm going to get out of here. So as always, please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you next time on The Prepared Wanderer. Ooh, hot.